Hey guitar playing champions, do you ever feel stuck in the same old boxy pentatonic patterns on the guitar? Today is the day that you start to break free, break out of the box. Hi, I'm Tom Hess, and when I started to play guitar, I learned the same box pentatonic shapes that everybody learns. It was okay to start there, but I soon got bored and my guitar playing didn't sound very good. The day that I learned to finally break free from those boxy patterns was the day that guitar playing became a lot more fun. Now today it's your turn. Grab your guitar and let's break free once and for all from these boxes. So let's start by defining which box we're trying to break out of. So if we take, let's say, A minor pentatonic, this scale here, and let's say that's the one you want to break out of and be able to do something else with. Let's take the middle part of that scale on strings 4 and 3. So we just take those sets of notes, and then we're going to slide up using our third finger. So now we've already just broken out with that slide. We've just broken out of the little box pattern, okay? Now what we can do here is we can take this little idea, this little 5-note pattern, and we can repeat it in octaves. So if we play this one octave lower, we would start here on string 6, fret 3. It's the exact same pattern as what we had before, just starting down here. Then we play it here. Then we play it an octave higher here. Okay, so now we've just broken out. We started on the 3rd fret and we end up on the 12th fret. Now, do you have to memorize much? No, not really. You're just memorizing the little 5-note pattern. 4 notes plus the slide. And then you do it again an octave higher. Do it again another octave higher. And you've just broken out. So as you've just seen, we're not really concerning ourselves with what the names of the notes are right now. We're just dealing with the simple 5-note pattern. We play it in octaves so that we can break out of the box. Now, if you're wanting to know a better way to learn the actual notes on the fretboard, I've got another video on YouTube called A Better Way to Learn Notes on the Guitar Fretboard. Okay, so check that out if you're interested in getting better at learning the notes on the guitar. Okay, now let's move on and let's take another little 5-note pattern from the A minor pentatonic key or pentatonic scale. Okay, and this 5-note pattern is going to start up here on the 15th fret of the high E string. So it's really 4 notes. And then from here, we're going to slide down to the A note. I'm using my middle finger here, and then the middle finger to do the slide. You don't have to. You can use your first finger if you want. Doesn't really matter. The point is, we're going to take that same little pattern, that 5-note pattern, and we're going to play it in octaves. So we'll start here again. Play it again an octave lower. That would be 3rd fret, 12th. 3rd string, 12th fret. So that's the same pattern. Then we'll play it 1 octave lower, starting on string 5, fret 10. You put it all together, you've got this. And now we're right back to the 5th fret, right where the little box pattern started. Remember that one? That's the one you probably already know. So now what we can do is combine our 2 sets of sort of diagonal patterns to break out of the minor pentatonic box. We can combine them together like this. Now the second one. Now, you You could play each of those as like an exercise, or think of them as like a scale that goes diagonally across the guitar. You can certainly do that as an exercise, but my recommendation is to use these as ways to improvise. So if you put on a backing track over any song in the key of, let's say, A minor, or blues in A would be also work well, then you can play or improvise with those patterns instead of the little typical box patterns, okay? Nothing wrong with the box patterns. We just don't want to be stuck in those box patterns, which so many people do. When new students come to me, one of the first things they say is, I'm stuck in these boxy patterns. I don't know how to break out of them, and I end up playing the same thing over and over and over and over again. So we want to solve that problem. Now, if you sometimes struggle to instantly recall where the notes are, or where the scales are, or chords or arpeggios on the fretboard, then download my Fretboard Freedom Blueprint and discover nearly effortless ways to visualize scales on the guitar. It's short, it's fast, it's easy to read, and yes, it's completely free for a limited time. So download it from the link below. You will be so glad that you did.